The population of Southern Cameroon again in tears after 3 Southern Cameroonians were brutally killed and buried immediately by Ambazonia fighters in Bache, a village in Always Subdivision, Manyu division, southwest region of Cameroon. That was on the 4th of January 2023. And we were trying to gather some information about the atrocity and the calamity that happened on that particular day. We saw a video and audio circulating on social media. It's sent out by an ex-Ambazonia fighter called Kawa Yannick, talking about the incident. And he was troubled, worried, and disturbed about the people of this particular village, Bache, and Always Subdivision and Manyu division.
Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
We are here to talk about the killing because we gather a lot of information about it, especially from Mimimofo, a platform that I got this information, and then I wish to share with you in particular about the killing, that 3 people were killed and buried immediately. And this, from the report we got, the 3 people who were killed and buried immediately are Pa Jonas Ekwale, Ebai Asho John, and Eso Desmo Kaja. These are the 3 people who were killed and buried immediately by Ambazonia fighters. And many others were seriously wounded. If you have listened to the audio sent by Kawa Yannick, you discover the mention of many people who were brutally beaten, and some people, their fingers were cut off, and they are in the hospital receiving treatment. Who did it to them? Their own brothers, their body. And many properties were being taken away by the Ambazonia fighter, called looting, stealing, and then they took away a lot of property. And they also forced some people to drink a full bottle of whiskey, alcohol with more than 70% alcohol, and they finished it, and they are presently in the hospital taking treatment. And they also set fire, the palace on fire. So these are the things we gather from the platform of Mimimofo. And the reason behind that attack, that killing, and that atrocity to the population, the innocent population, was just that what? That the military in days behind, it came and destroyed the Amber camp in that village. And then this angered the Amber, and then they blamed the population for collaborating, that the population collaborated with the military and directed the military to the Amber camp. And the military come and destroyed the Amber camp. So they came back to retaliate, to punish the population. And this is where TFA analysis is it has so much concern and interested to talk about, because this is what we have been talking about. Why punishing the population? I keep on asking the particular question that each Ambazonia, whether you are an Ambazonia fighter, you are an Ambazonia supporter, you are an Ambazonia sponsor, or Ambazonia leader, you should always ask yourself this particular question: why will the population stand against you? In which in 2017, this same population was in support of you. What happened that they turned against you? If you ask this particular question and struggle to find an answer to this particular question, you will not punish the population for any reason. You will not blame the population for collaborating with the military, because what you have shown to the population is not the freedom you declared in 2017. It's not fighting for their liberation, fighting against marginalization. It's not fighting for their own freedom and their liberty. You have turned to fight against them, because all the population have been receiving from Amazonia is what? Calamity, destruction, looting, kidnapping, killing, torturing. These are the things that they have been getting from. And then they discover that they are having a little security in the presence of the military. And that is what, if these people collaborated with the military, these are the reasons they have done this. Because you have given them nothing but trouble. You have given them nothing but torture. You have given them nothing but repression and oppression, kidnapping, threatening, torturing. These are the things you have given them. Things they never in any way expected it from you. These are the things you gave them. And you expect them not to collaborate with. They have to live. And they must do something to live. Living in Southern Cameroon, I presented a video one time that it is by the grace of God. And everybody needs wisdom to live. When you are living in Southern Cameroon and when you meet the military, the only thing you can do in order to survive is to collaborate with the military. When you meet the Ambazonian fighter, the only thing you can do to survive is to collaborate with the Ambazonian. So these two groups of people need to understand that the population are not against them. They are just struggling to survive. That is another point. If the military force you to show where Ambazonians are, and then maybe they have proven all evidence that you in particular know where they are, you are showing that place at gunpoint. It is not out of your heart to betray them. This is something Ambazonia need to know. And military also need to know that when an Anglophone or Southern Cameroonian is show the place where military are, it is at gunpoint that the person is doing it. It is not out of his or her own heart to do that. So stop punishing the population for nothing. Stop punishing the population, because the more you do it, the more they develop hatred towards you. The more they develop hatred towards you. It is terrible that for 6 years today we keep on punishing our own, torturing our own, killing our own, in order to make an enemy be angry. All you people are fighting is that you want to destroy the government of President Bobia, you want to reach Buya. I don't believe you Ambazonia fighter don't know where the military are. All of you know where they are. I don't believe you, the military, you don't know where the Ambazonia are. Why are you passing through the population just to entangle them in your trouble that you created by your own self? It is terrible. Allow the population alone. These are people who have been suffering, living in the forest for many years today, living as refugees in our country, begging food. Yet, the little they have, you come and force it out of them. And you expect them to collaborate with you. It is terrible. And we have to change our mentality.